y'all gonna get it. Let's see. We is live. We be that live tonight. I missed yesterday, so we're doing it today. So here we are. I'm just waiting for people to pile in here now. I'm just kind of talking to myself. You know, that's all that is. I need to be using my other mouse, the one that's not so noisy. Is it charged up? Nope, not definitely not. I gotta put that back on the charger. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. AJ, Michelle, what's up, folks? I see y'all piling up in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, y'all. Look. What up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Did y'all miss me? Did y'all miss me? Sorry I couldn't get to a live stream yesterday. I wasn't feeling that great, both physically and mentally. But today I'm better. So we is doing this. We is doing this. Woo! Y'all, I'm gonna have to build a new PC soon. I was almost thinking I wasn't gonna be able to do this tonight. This PC is lagging. It's not that great of a computer. I need to upgrade. I'm gonna go ahead and build me one for the first time ever. So I'm gonna get with some friends this weekend, and one of my friends has already built the PC. I've done it before. I've played around with it enough to know how to do it. It's pretty cut and dry, pretty simple, but I don't want to screw nothing up, so I'm gonna get with a buddy. We're gonna go to Micro Center and just get everything I need there. I'm gonna get the greatest of the greatest of the best stuff. So we're about to get this party started. Y'all, we got 2 videos tonight. This first one is long. Chill's been doing these top 30 videos, so we gonna do a top 30-minute long reaction. This is like 35-minute long video. And it's titled 30 Scary Videos That'll Make Your Stomach Hurt. Luckily for me, my stomach already hurts from puking my brains out the other day, over the weekend. You know, it's drinking, so that tends to happen. And that's, oh man, it was hard to breathe yesterday. I was like, nope, I'm not doing a video. Anyway, y'all ready to get this party started? I'm ready.
Coming up in this video.
What was that about?
Have you ever been so scared that you can feel it all the way down in your stomach while you're about to be? These are the 30 scary videos that'll make your stomach hurt. Number 30, Water Spout Tornado. A unique event occurred at noon at Fort Myers Beach as the skies above darkened. Published by 10 Tampa Bay in March of 2022, just offshore.
Yo, look at that water rushing.
A waterspout takes flight. A waterspout is a funnel-shaped column of mist and air that forms above the sea, linking the sea to the sky. When the column washes ashore, it usually becomes a low-end tornado. Still, it has the power to throw around debris, trash cans, strollers, and other beach items, as it does in this video.
That is so crazy that thing just went from water to land like that. Obviously, it was created from the sky, because if it was created from the water, I don't think it would have did that. But the weather is what controls the flow of the water. Yo, that's crazy. The people got right in the middle of it, right in the heart. It blew them too.
When the water spout arrives at the beach,
these 3 women, I think it was these 3. Yeah, they got engulfed.
To panic, running away from the shore. The water.
You see them running right there? They're about to get knocked over.
The spout turned tornado twists rapidly their way.
Oh my God, I'm so glad their back was to it, because if their face was to it and all that water, it could have drowned them just on impact.
29. Elevated. Ever wonder what it would be like to have the elevator you're in free fall? Published by Paul Kinchelow in October of 2013.
I never want to be on the elevator and that happens. That is so dangerous, and I hope it never happens to any of y'all. Freak accidents. Crazy.
You're about to find out. The scary video shows the area below an elevator. An open door reveals a heavy cord hanging down. Everything is silent. Then the lift suddenly comes falling down. The elevator blows past the doorway, ramming into the ground below.
Hey, Dex, what's up, brother? That's what's up. He said he been watching my videos all day. Now he's catching a live stream. Big baby. Who was that? Ray, thank you for the $10 dono. And Dex, thank you for the $8.
From only a floor or two, imagine the impact when falling from the 102nd floor of the Empire State Building, number 28, inches from shark. While fishing in the Florida Keys, this fishaholic found himself inches from a shark encounter. Published by Fishaholic Fishing in March of 2021. The GoPro footage of this fishing trip turned up more than one fisherman expected. The man is on the ocean in a kayak, reeling a catch in, when he realizes he bit off more than he could chew. A shark that looks like it could be a great white butts up against his kayak, causing a splash and scarring the fisherman enough to call it a day.
Got him out. Oh my gosh! Holy sh! Oh my! What? We gotta break this off. Oh my!
Although incidents like this in the Florida Keys are rare, there have been a few non-fatal shark incidents in recent years. 75 Nova guy
Did this man catch a shark on his line? Man, you're not in the right kind of boat for that.
from the water. I'd imagine that shark getting the fish in my arm.
Alright, holy!
Hey, you saw him pedaling his little feet after he got smacked by the tail of that shark? Bro, see all that water? That's his territory. You need to get up out of there.
Another nice tarpon, then the grouper, and then a freaking shark.
Number 27, the Lurker. A group of friends are enjoying their time in an outdoor pool when an uninvited guest watches from afar. Posted to TikTok by Paranormal Itty, this scary video captures a lurker doing what they do best, lurking just out of sight. The shadow figure stands a couple of dozen feet away from the group. It watches them in silence until one of the party notices the mysterious figure and points it out to the rest of the group. The figure then turns quickly around and races off. You think that's the end of it, but when the group returns to playing around, you can see the figure lurking back into view on the right. The figure runs back around to the left before being spotted again by a member of the group. Once sighted, it runs off out of sight yet again. Who is this figure, and why is she watching them?
Now that's crazy because that was legit. They were actually tripping like, yo, who the heck is that over there staring at us?
Number 26.
That makes it more believable. Could be Cap, but why? I mean, I don't know. That was wild.
Home invasion.
Shout out, whoa. Shout out to my moderators. I see y'all here. The Haunted Pineapple Candy Girl. Christian, shout out to y'all.
Creatures on Our Planet, published by CBS New York in February of 2022. A very scary incident was caught on camera in Coney Island. The masked suspects were seen chasing after a resident before his apartment door closed and forcing their way in.
When I see people do stuff like this, I automatically judge them as being broke and lazy. You can't go out there and get you a job to earn some money. You got to rob somebody to make some money. You're broke and you're lazy.
One of the men was wearing a backpack, while the other grabbed a cardboard box from the ground before entering the resident's home. The resident was then zip-tied, harmed, and threatened with a kitchen blade. One of the men can be seen in the video opening the fridge, perhaps for a snack after his horrific actions.
Hey,
Reports state that the suspects made off with 2 watches, while the resident was thankfully not seriously hurt. Number 25. Bear Day. This black bear is famished. Published by Scott B. in August of 2014. A New Jersey family discovered the wild animal wandering around their driveway.
When the police see that the bear's gonna get in the garage.
Man, that's a big bear.
The camera's open.
It's not a brown bear, but that's a big black bear.
Right there.
I Yeah, we're gonna need this video for our homeowner's insurance.
Sniffing at the ground, the bear reaches his paw under the garage door and lifts it effortlessly. He lets it fall back down as the woman who's filming the video and her kids all watch. One of the kids in the car.
I wonder if bears have scent like almost as good as dogs, because this bear smells what it's looking for.
Says he wants to pet the bear.
He's looking for a way to push away from him.
Scary.
Holy cow! Look!
The bear lifts the garage door again, and this time he dumps the garbage can onto the driveway to grab a snack. He digs through, ignoring the car horn beeping away.
No! He just cleaned it!
Hey, that's what y'all get, man. Y'all look, man. Well, I don't know. See, y'all live in the house. It's different for me. When I clean up and I got a freaking trash can full of trash, I take the whole bag to the dumpster and throw it in there. Y'all can't do that. Y'all gotta wait until the trash man come pick it up.
By his mouth.
Should I just beat the horn?
Yes.
No! Come on!
Beep.
He don't care.
The woman finds.
Yo, it's so crazy to think, like, human beings as us being, like, on the top of the food chain, you're not about to mess with this bear. You gonna stay in that car where you're protected, man. Woo! Look at that bear. Can't nobody do nothing right now, man. Unless you call somebody to come and tranquilize them. Sheesh. Y'all might need to call somebody to get them out the area, though, because that's really dangerous. Your kids can be outside playing and just out of nowhere, a freaking bear comes.
Is this ghost an illusion? This scary video has my imagination running wild. The simple video shows a half-open window. As the camera looks out on the cars parked below, there appears to be no one there, until the camera shifts to the side with the window pane. A figure in white suddenly appears to be sitting against the rear bumper of the red car. When the camera moves again, the figure vanishes. Moving right again, the figure reappears. Is this a magic trick, a ghost, or just an illusion? Number 22, watching you. Be careful what may be watching you from afar.
Man, if I go to somebody's house and they got a painting that looks like this, where it's clear that the eyes are three-dimensional, I'm out.
Be careful what may be watching you from afar. Posted to the oddly terrifying subreddit by Mr. Lazy Tiger.
It's very clear that those eyes are cut out of this painting.
The City Museum of Ljubljana, Slovenia, is home to a painting whose eyes are on you. Some paintings give the illusion that the portrait's eyes are following you. The Mona Lisa, for example. But this portrait is different. You don't have to move and be followed. These eyes are roaming around the room on their own. Although I couldn't find further information about this painting, the Redditor says in the comments that no one is standing behind it. The painting features a built-in mechanism with fake eyes. Redditor Azro Mafasto adds, "It's in Slovenia, but the artist was from Estonia. It sure looks like it." Number 21.
Estonia.
Visiting Earth. Is this video proof of extraterrestrial life?
No, but this is kind of cool.
Published by Vault of Fear in June of 2013, the clip does seem to suggest there's life out there. According to the uploader, the mysterious footage was filmed in the Rendlesham Forest, a site that is known for one of the most famous unidentified flying object sightings in the UK, located between the military bases of RAF Bentwater and RAF Woodbridge. The forest is known to be a hotbed for paranormal happenings, including ghost lights and other mysterious phenomena. The footage shows a diamond-shaped unidentified aircraft hovering above the ground.
It's tiny. There's a car that looks like this. Y'all, we got 600 people in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. If there's a like button near you watching this video, just hit it for me.
The cameraman inspects it on all signs, crouching down to see its hard edge shape from another angle. Then suddenly the flying object shoots off and the camera shuts down.
Holy sh!
Where did it fly and to whom does it belong? Well, some skeptics in the comments believe it's CGI. Others claim to have seen a similar object.
Those that claim to have seen a similar object are crazy. It's CGI. All day.
A reflective surface. What do you think? Real or fake? Number 20. Demon Ballerina. This demon should be dancing in the fiery depths below. Published by Kisa Weba in March of 2022, but originally published by Aldo's World TV. An uncanny ballerina was captured on camera dancing in the darkness while exploring a haunted site in Canada. The crew from Aldo's World TV notices flickering lights at the Dairy Queen and then comes across a mysterious basket in the middle of the road. The woven basket has nothing inside, but as the cameraman is remarking, "What a strange night it's been," he swings his camera around, and
Why are they so fascinated with this basket, bro? It's just a basket, man. Are these guys basket cases? Like, come on. It's no big deal.
mysterious woman is spotted standing in the darkness.
It's just so freaking weird. Guys,
It's not weird that the basket is there. What's weird is y'all making it weird that the basket is there. That y'all saying that it's, look, could have been anybody dropped the basket.
this is literally the weirdest night ever. Like, so far, this Dairy Queen has been absolutely going crazy. Like, the lights are flickering and stuff like that.
Dressed in a short white dress, we catch a glimpse of the stranger in the shadows. Then the crew spots her too. The camera stays on her as the woman creepily walks sideways like a broken-legged ballerina. She moves around the corner and out of sight, but a second sighting of the woman captures not only her dance, but her singing voice too.
Look. I can see right through it. I wish this was believable, but the acting is like some of the worst. It's so bad.
As she sings the Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Bro, that's the thing. Hello? We're not afraid of you. Yo, that's the thing, bro. That's the freaking thing. Bro, what is it doing? It's literally just standing there.
She's again posed in the darkness. They get closer and she's leaning awkwardly. A close-up reveals that she's holding a cane. What is this woman and what is she doing? Do you want to dance with her?
We're not afraid of you. I am not afraid of you. Oh my god, bro, what the Did you see how I was walking?
Number 19, Collateral Damage. This man's parents' apartment is haunted by poltergeists. Published by Gotico Alex 2 in June of 2017. The uploader thinks that the spirits are aware of being caught on camera. Here he shows the aftermath of what he calls a hurricane in his home. The spirits turned over many expensive electronics and other large furniture, including televisions, shelves, chairs, tables, microwaves, and more.
Is he sure he didn't just have a home intruder?
No, you must.
What could have caused this but pure evil? Gotico Alex writes, I managed to see who is hiding behind the screen of lawlessness, and he ain't seen nothing yet. Number 18.
Folks said that was just a drunk girl in a dress. That's all that was. It might have been her basket too.
Inch of heart. What must be going through your mind when you're about to break into a neighborhood home and you suddenly have a change of heart? Posted by Christopher John. This suspect experienced an epiphany while scouting out a pensioner's home.
This dude dumb, bro. He's over here got the flashlight out. Just give your position away, why don't you? You know what? He had an epiphany. He decided, you know what? Let me stop being lazy and go get a real job. You don't... It doesn't cost anything to be a decent human being. You don't go out here and make other people's lives worse just to make your own better. That's the most selfish thing ever.
Front door. There he spots the woman's security camera, which stops him frozen. He shines his flashlight on the camera's lens, likely trying to block its view of him. The CCTV camera had been installed not long before this incident, and the woman's son believes if it hadn't been there, the suspected burglar would have gone ahead with his plan. He said he posted the video to raise awareness of increased incidents like this made in their small town. The countryside village is reputed to be quiet and secure, which makes this alleged attempted invasion all the more shocking. Number 17. Floating food.
Okay, let me point something out that I noticed that we can use as an example in the later video. Check this right here. So pay attention to what the light is doing. The flashlight, as he approaches the camera at a certain angle, you see these orb things that it created, and you see how they move. That's fascinating. Somebody can create a real nice cap video if they're off camera with a flashlight and do some mess like that. So I just had to point that out for a future video in case we pick up on that.
Floating food. A mysterious incident occurred in a small shop in the UK.
That's crazy.
Published by Vivat 6205 in July of 2013. This shop attendant better watch his back. The short CCTV footage shows a product on the shelf behind him floating out from its spot to hang into thin air. It stays there midair while another product on the opposite shelf falls from its spot. The man hears it and turns to look.
The fact that this box came out off the shelf perfectly like that, to the left, then dropped without it spinning or tilting from maybe it dangling from a string, gives me the impression that this could be legit. Filmed on a Potato 99, but it could be legit.
And the floating object too falls to the ground. But don't worry, the world isn't ending.
Where this thing?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what is that?
This is floating, I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's like a poltergeist or something like that. You know the thing, you know what I hear about?
The uploader explains in the comments that this is CCTV footage capturing paranormal activity in a Whitstable shop. This was the first glimpse of a new show, The Happenings, on Watch Channel. The Happenings is a British show in which a pair of illusionists attempt to fool unsuspecting residents.
Illusionists, huh?
Around the UK and the US by making the unbelievable believable. So it appears this incident is nothing more than a TV promo. Talk about a disappointing conclusion to this story.
I agree.
Number 16. Haunted Girl. If you're told that this space is haunted, you'd better believe it. Published by Chris Ramirez in December of 2014. This guy was told that by many, but he doubted it, and now he finds himself regretting his decision to spend the night there. Talking to the camera from a boiler room fitted with a toilet, the cameraman says that he's been hearing stuff all night. He casts the camera back and forth around the room and lands on a dollhouse. He says he saw a little girl over there.
Last time I seen a little girl, she was over there behind that little dollhouse, man.
Walking over to check behind the dollhouse, he says there's nothing there now. He scans the room again. A shadow figure appears to be standing in the corner, but he doesn't acknowledge it. And when he turns all the way back around to look at his spot in the light, he sees this. The girl is there after all.
Scared as man. Scared. Holy.
Number 15. Not a cow.
Why did the clip end right there, man? I wanted to see more of the girl.
A cow in the forest? Not the strangest idea, but it could happen. However, this is, in fact, not a cow. Posted to TikTok by Strange Creatures Talk.
I remember this clip. Y'all remember this clip? It's pretty fascinating.
That he thought could be cattle gone astray.
It almost looked like it could be a rake for real.
Cow? What is that?
But once it moved closer, he realized
Thank you, Brianna, for the $10 dono. Thank you, Ashley, for the $5 dono. Big Barber.
himself in a tree, launching toward him. This causes the guy to scream out, turn around, and run for his life. Well, I'm certain that was not a cow. I have no idea what it was. What do you think it could be? Number 14, parking garage incident. When you see that thing out of the corner of your eye, you may not be imagining things. This scary video was captured in a parking garage around 5 p.m. in November of 2012. The CCTV footage shows a man with grocery bags walking toward his vehicle. As he sets the bags down behind his car to open the trunk, something airborne shoots past so fast and with such power that it sets off all of the car alarms in the garage.
This is so cap. This is so freaking cap, dog. Look, man, something's supposed to be flying by, phew, so fast, and it sets off all the car alarms and startles this guy. I'm calling cap. It's a possibility that there was something that he heard in the background that caused him to look back, or this could be completely staged. I'm gonna go with completely staged. Now, if you have a brain, which I'm hoping if you're subscribed to this channel that you do, but if you don't have a brain, I'm gonna go ahead and need you to unsubscribe right now, because we don't need no dumb people over here. If you have a brain, you know good and well all car alarms from different brands don't go off the exact same way at the exact same time. They're different. They're different alarm systems. They don't blink. The lights don't blink the same. The noise don't sound the same. But yet every car went off exactly the same. They couldn't even take the time out to edit the car lights differently.
Closing time. Ghosts can catch you off guard. Posted to the Ghosts subreddit by 123 Darla. That's what this one did in footage filmed at the Redditor's cousin's house.
Now that looked pretty legit. Like, if it was wind, I doubt it would have went back and forth and then slammed all the way like that.
The scary video shows the door shut all on its own, but it's not just that it shuts, it's how it shuts. The door pulls slowly to a close, but when it's open just a crack, it hesitates, then pulls open a bit before slamming shut.
Her reaction was pretty legit.
According to the Redditor, this had been happening to her cousin for a few days.
And even how the door moves, it's not moving as if it's a natural occurrence of the door. Like sometimes pressure from your AC unit turning on in your home will cause the doors to like open or shut a little bit. But that's not that. That thing was moving like something was moving it.
Hide and Seek with a Djinn, published in November of 2021. This game is about to get 100 times scarier. The first time Harith seeks the Djinn is on the rooftop of this abandoned building. He spots him hiding just beyond a concrete block in the middle of the roof.
So we're calling somebody with a pair of slippers and what looks like some type of cloth over them a Djinn. We're just gonna call them Djinns now. And why is he bent at a 90-degree angle like that and stepping to the side? Like, oh my gosh.
Out of sight, when Harith runs over to the staircase into which it disappeared, he finds it empty. Later, the Djinn creeps back into view, a little too close for comfort. What would you do if this mythological creature was so near you? You should probably hide. He's coming to seek your soul.
لا إله إلا الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هيو 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 يا عفو الله يا عفو الله.
Number 11. Ghost.
Hey, when you really need to get out a video, so you gotta fake a gin. Come on now.
June of 2020, the woman captured a lady dressed in white on video. The ghostly sighting is spotted hovering in one of the home's bedrooms. The figure can be seen as the woman enters and moves toward a sunlit living room.
I hope she viewed this video before she bought this house, because that was a ghost.
The ghost lady is your regular horror trope. White dress, long dark hair, standing abnormally still and upright. Is this house haunted? Buyer beware. Number 10.
Yeah, alright. The cap is real on that one.
When you share your home with a poltergeist, you must remain on high alert. Published by Oleg Petrov in June of 2015. Oleg hears something in the kitchen and grabs his camera to check it out. He slowly and quietly enters the room. Nothing at all seems out of place, but just when you start to think that the only scary thing about this kitchen is how clean it is, one of the chairs tucked beneath the table scrapes back towards Oleg loudly. Does the spirit want Oleg to pull...
Pause. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. As much as we would love to believe that this is a legit clip, it's a strong possibility that because of the darkness in this room, it's not a lot of light coming through. He could easily have a fishing line, and he could have pulled the bottom of that chair leg out and just ran off and dropped it. We wouldn't have known. Like, the quality of this camera is not strong enough to not support that. It can easily be hidden in the low pixels.
Pull up a seat? Maybe he should listen.
We would not be able to see a fishing line right now. Look at this. Look how grainy this is.
Maybe he should listen. Number 9. Possessed. Demonic possession ruins the party again. Published by Bobby Wagaman in April of 2016.
I think he's just drunk, because I had a roommate. Y'all know him. Y'all remember him very well. For those who's been watching long enough, you would think he was possessed when he was drunk.
This creepy video starts benign, but ends malignant. Bobby says he's hearing strange noises from his roommate's room, and he's wondering what to do. He's hanging with his friends when he starts hearing bangs and some terrifying screeching.
What the? Oh my! What the? Yo.
They enter the hallway and something is seen on the floor outside of his roommate's room, but it's not clear what it is. The screeching continued.
It was clear what it was, though. It was your boy with a hoodie on his head laying on the floor.
They return to their room and hold the door slightly ajar to see what's happening. One of the groups says they have to help and re-enters the hallway, but only for a moment. They dive back into the room and suggest calling the cops, but one of the group again returns to the hallway, and this time you can see who is making that demonic noise. A man is writhing on the ground, half in the bathroom. They shout at him and he turns over and screams, red-faced and convulsing.
Yo. Yo, get the DJ, are you okay, dude? DJ!
I think my friend's...
Some in the comments theorize maybe he was seriously sleep deprived rather than possessed, but others are sold on this being a true possession. Spirit Girl points out the demonic speak beneath everyone's voices.
T. Yo. Yo, get DJ, are you okay, dude? T.
Somebody said he ate some bad mushrooms. That's a possibility.
DJ.
What is it saying? And do we really want to know? I can't imagine it's anything short of terrifying. Number 8. Someone's home. This Redditor is pleading for serious answers only. After finding this video following a motion detection notification posted to the Paranormal Evidence subreddit by Salty Devushka, the pet spy cam video shows her lit living room. One of the Redditor's dogs is seen in the room, minding his own business. Behind him is what the Redditor's looking at. A door that's hanging ajar at first swings slowly closed. still hanging slightly ajar, it closes further until nearly shut. As it does, a strange distortion occurs around the gap in the doorway. Many in the comments are flabbergasted by the distortion. They also note that the dog definitely heard something in that moment as he looked up toward the door. The Redditor notes in the comments that this door leads to the laundry room. They weren't home at the time and there is no air circulation in the home that would cause this. She also says this is the only video she's seen from her home security footage with that type of distortion in it.
Yeah, that's interesting because you don't see anybody behind the door. You don't see anybody behind the door ever. And they might got a spirit.
Could this truly be a visitor from beyond? Whatever it may be, group consensus is that this video is 100% creepy.
And then that distortion right there in the corner is a bit weird.
Number 7. Pale Shadow Figure. This abandoned blacksmith's arms has a misty occupant. Published by Nighthawk's Paranormal in March of 2020.
I think I got that same light.
22. This scary footage was filmed at the Blacksmith's Arms in the UK. The first evidence of paranormal activity occurs when the EMF meter sitting on a table starts going off.
K2's going off. Going up to the red. Thank you for that.
Shortly after, the cameraman says he can hear talking.
I heard something.
Later, they hear someone walking above them on the second floor.
Did you hear that there? There's someone walking above us. I don't even think they can get to this part of the roof. I think it's like a roof space up there.
Yeah.
A REM pod goes off in another room, suggesting that there are multiple spirits in the home. As the cameraman enters the next room where his partner is, the REM pod is triggered again.
Thank you for that. REM pod. Thank you.
While all of this is creepy, the icing on the cake is when a white misty shadow figure appears. This occurs in the doorway of a back room. You can vaguely see a white mist in the shape of a figure move past. Is this what's setting off all the paranormal devices?
Possibly.
Whatever is causing it is sure gonna make our stomachs hurt. Number 6. Conjuring House. This house is conjuring up evil spirits. Published by SAW Paranormal in February of 2022 and originally posted to TikTok by Psychic Medium Alex. The video shows a dark and empty room. The cameraman is filming video of the hallway because something went off downstairs. As the camera turns away, an enormous shadow figure erupts from the darkness. The figure consumes the room and it seems like the people see it in the moment as they sound startled.
And what's that? The flux went off downstairs now.
Is this a shadow figure? A demon? We may never know. Number 5. Shop Ghost.
I hate when it ends on whatever it's supposed to be. Like when there's a ghost or a demon or a creature and the clip ends the moment it's showed. Like, let it keep playing.
This ghost doesn't seem very happy. Published by Beck Antiques and Jewelry Incorporated in January of 2022. This footage was recorded in Beck Antiques in West Edmonton Mall. The clip shows a ghost shopping angrily. The ghost appears to slam down a display of gold or gold-colored antiques on a table. Nothing is around the display to disturb the products. And a close-up of the action reveals that the items didn't fall over but were rather slammed down.
What, Candy Girl, you don't watch horror movies? You tripping. I love them. There's a new one coming out. Darn it. I just saw it. I just got back from the movies right before this live stream. And I went to go see Everything, Everywhere, All the Time, whatever the heck the name of that movie was. It was interesting. It was pretty good. And there is a new movie from Jordan Peele that's coming out. I can't remember the name of it though. I want to see it. It looked like it's going to be an alien movie though.
Screaming Tunnel. A creepy myth surrounds this old tunnel in the middle of the forest. Published by Looter 8 Treasure Hunter in July of 2021, the YouTuber explores the haunted Screaming Tunnel at Niagara Falls. Once inside the creepy tunnel, the uploader attempts to summon the ghost of a young girl who, legend has it, passed away inside this tunnel years prior. He lights a match and asks the girl to blow it out. The flame immediately disappears.
There's a ghost here of a little girl. Blow this out. Oh, look. Oh. I mean, there's a ghost here?
Using thermal imaging, the father and son don't witness any others in the tunnel.
Now, it could have just been windy.
Blew out the flame. Was she there? I guess we'll never know.
Yep, that's right. Anaya, it is called Nope. Nope, not me. Yep, that's the name of the new movie that's coming out. Nope.
If there's a ghost of a little girl in here, show yourself on our thermal imaging camera.
Or don't do it.
I don't see anything.
Number 3, The Banging. Are you ready to be terrified? Posted to the oddly terrifying subreddit by Mene Get Steam. This horror will make your stomach hurt. The clip shows a light flickering in the hallway of what looks like a warehouse at night. A banging is heard in the distance. The cameraman slowly approaches the sound. That's when you see that the culprit is a red door at the end of the hallway, slamming open and closed repeatedly. As the cameraman gets closer, the light flickers on and the slamming stops, but then the light turns off again for a moment. When it returns, a security guard checks the red box and looks around through the nearby window and another door beyond, but nothing explains it. Although this seems authentically paranormal, Redditor LT Marks bursts our bubble in the comments with an article from Fantastic's Virtual Detective.
You're welcome, Gabby.
This video is said to be filmed in the IML unit, a department of forensic medicine in Brazil. However, when a local team went to investigate the account, they found it was actually filmed at a school. On site, they discovered nylon strings attached to the door. While this blows our willing suspension of disbelief, the video still makes for some heavy nightmares.
You hear that? Nylon string attached to the door. So that means that this is cap. Like majority of the crap that be online. It be some string that we just can't see being pulled by somebody that's somewhere that we just don't know about. Flickering lights, pulling of a string. Come on now.
Number 2, One Night.
The cap is real.
This creepy footage captures Alex's poltergeist in action. In an additional video published by Gotico Alex 2 in October of 2017, a static camera captures the light turning on in the kitchen by itself. This is followed by a second light turning on and the kitchen door closing. You can hear some noises in the next room. But it's not clear what that is. The camera keeps adjusting, though it's not out of focus. After a while of this, suddenly the camera is thrown to the floor. What is in this house with him? Will this horror story continue? Most in the comments think it's only begun. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap the...
Make sure you head over to Artofkickz.com and cap your That's Cap hat while supplies last. Never restocking them again. Think I got them available in both blue and black. Artofkickz.com.
Yet another reason to resent the woods at night. Posted to TikTok by El Kakoi TV, the crew is on a dirt path, and they seem to be calling out to a creature to lure it from its hiding place. Although there's no context to the clip, you don't need it to freak out about what you see next. A mysterious humanoid figure launches from behind a tree in the distance and climbs a hill beyond. A closer look shows its uncanny shape as it leaps out of sight.
That just looked like a very skinny, naked man.
One TikToker, Joe Peak, says that at the end, she sees it jump on a tree. Do you see it too? I think I see what she's talking.
I see a very skinny, naked man.
To the public, then you don't have to explain why it's fake, even when it really isn't. These are 30 scary videos that skeptics want deleted.
Alright. Yeah, we got 1,200 people in here, big baby. On to the next video. We got one more video, y'all. Let's get it. Sir Spooks, big baby, y'all. This video is top 5 scary videos you won't watch at night. Well, it's nighttime and we watching it. Let's go.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. So, let's begin. Big thanks to Star Trek Fleet Command for sponsoring this video. Fleet Command is a free-to-play mobile, open-world strategic MMO. Variety of classic characters to choose from, including Spock and Picard. You can acquire new ships, power them up, and get them upgraded over time. You can even unlock the jellyfish. They just added new features, lower deck abilities. The brand new below decks abilities lets players unlock power like they have never seen before.
Hey, everybody agreed that that was just a naked homeless man, maybe. Maybe he wasn't homeless, maybe he was just naked. Or drunk and got naked. Or in the woods fooling around and that's why he was naked. He was doing something and got naked.
3 new 2D officers, Marina, Boimler, and Batchy. For the first time ever, this ragtag crew of officers appears in the game's 2D characters as they do in the original animated series. These 3 will be the first characters to have the new below deck ability.
Is that a mobile game? If y'all like mobile games, go check this out. Star Trek. That was Star Trek?
On October 2nd, 2006, a YouTube channel simply titled The Ghost Hunter uploaded an extremely short yet creepy video that has garnered over 100,000 views since its upload. The video, which was filmed at Upton Park in London, UK, showcases a black and white piece of security camera footage, which upon initial inspection seems to be quite ordinary and uneventful. Sure, the building looks empty and a little eerie, but other than that, nothing seems to be wrong. However, that all changes in a matter of seconds when all of a sudden, something incredibly bizarre can be seen on the staircase. Take a look.
Show me. I'm interested. Yep, he's ghostly. Completely transparent. And he disappeared.
A tall shadow figure can be seen ominously marching up the stairs before eventually taking a right, disappearing into thin air.
Man, tell me why this is video footage from 2006. The cameras could be as early as 2002. Let's say their camera system is from 2002, but this video footage is from 2006. Like it's filmed on like in the 50s or something, black and white. What are they doing? But I've explained to y'all before how it's possible to pull this off. You can have 2 clips, right? Since the camera is completely still, you can have this footage and then you can have the footage of the actual man walking up this flight of stairs, and you can overlap that on top of this one and blur it, like kind of not blur it, but I can't remember what it's called, but basically you're making it transparent. You can make one of the clips transparent and put it on top of the other, and it will make it look like there's a transparent figure walking up a flight of stairs or something. When I get my other computer that I'm gonna build, I will demonstrate. I will create a video and show you guys how easy it is to do something like that. This computer's not strong enough for me to run two softwares at the same time right now.
Ever since this video was uploaded to the internet over 15 years ago, it has had many people scratching their heads. What do you think this creepy figure is? Is this a shadow figure caught on camera? Was this just a strange camera or lighting trick?
I can even show you guys how to make him appear to vanish once he gets to the top of the staircase.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Very, very simple editing. I'm not saying that they did that, but it's easy. Very easy.
Oh.
Yes, it's the opacity. You can change the opacity of both clips or one.
On Reddit, a user named RegularJoe500 uploaded a creepy video that was recorded on a security camera outdoors, providing a bit of context along the way, stating, quote, "A horse died in this pasture beside my house a couple years ago. There are currently no animals in this pasture. The horse was black. This one appears to be white." End quote. So with that out of the way, let's take a look and see what Joe is talking about.
It's definitely a horse. I don't know where he came from, but he's there. Man had a whole horse walking in his yard.
As you can see, if you take a good look at the background, a strange white horse can be seen walking along the pasture, before the video eventually shuts off without any sort of explanation. So what do you think is happening here?
Y'all, we trying to get 800 likes by the end of this live stream. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. We got 1,300 live viewers, big bird.
Around nearby that ended up walking into the frame of the camera. But Joe is sure that no horses were in the pasture. Regardless, I will let you be the judge.
You could say there were no horses in the pasture. Doesn't mean there wasn't. Because that looked like a horse to me.
The following video was published to YouTube in April of 2016 by a user named HandleBandle and opens up with a title card to give a little bit of context and explanation as to what the man saw on this particular day. Quote, "This video is 100% authentic and was filmed on April 28th, 2016.
Now, there's people that lie. Even though this says it's 100% authentic, there's people that still will lie and say something is 100% authentic, which is a shame. I'm not saying that he is, but let's find out.
Around noon. What I saw inside that building was unlike anything I've ever seen before. I think the next step will be to return to the abandoned building better prepared and with more people so we can potentially get a closer look." End quote. This video is certainly chock full of tons of creepy atmospheric moments as the uploader walks around the abandoned Pizza Hut, a place that once used to be a bustling restaurant but is now dark and empty. Throughout the exploration, it seems as though the uploader isn't able to find anything too noteworthy while inside. However, that all changes at around the 5-minute mark and accidentally ends up filming something truly bone-chilling. Have a look.
Oh, snap. Yo, I would dip up out of there too.
Upon entering a certain area of the restaurant, the cameraman ends up filming what appears to be some sort of alien or humanoid creature sitting in the fetal position, which understandably causes him to run away in fear and panic.
Oh, snap. You see the face? Yo, I never in my life That oh my god. Yo, I was thinking yesterday. Let me tell you what I just saw first. For one, it looked like an alien, but it had human flesh skin color. And I never would have thought of that. Like, imagine the big head, big eye aliens with the very simple face. They all look the same. But I always picture those as being gray men. Not a freaking skin, flesh looking white person. Look at this. Look at that. That's crazy. I was looking at, I was thinking about it earlier today. I was like, man, if aliens came, I don't think most people would be ready to see them. I don't think we're ready yet. I think maybe we would have been more ready in the like late 90s and early 2000s. But I feel like people's anxiety and depression and panic and all that stuff is at an all-time high. I don't think people are ready for aliens, unfortunately.
Panic. But remarkably, he does not let out any sort of scream like most of us probably would.
Man, he was probably too scared to scream.
The video ends about a minute later without any sort of explanation as to what was just filmed. However, the uploader thinks that he may have filmed the elusive chupacabra that day.
Thank you, Tara. There ain't no chupacabra. Since when is a chupacabra shaped like a human? Chupacabras are shaped more like dogs.
Just to be on the safe side.
That's crazy. How he get in there? How did this fool get in the freezer and he ain't frozen?
Following clip to his YouTube channel that was filmed in broad daylight, the time of day when you probably feel most comfortable walking around outside. The sun is shining and darkness isn't anywhere in sight, but as this video proves, just because it's sunny out doesn't mean you can't get a good scare. In the video, we watch as Evan slowly walks underneath a bridge, seemingly searching for something, but we don't know what. However, judging by his slow and careful steps, it's apparent that he does not want to be making too much noise. All seems to be going pretty well, that is, until he makes a startling discovery that sends him fleeing from the scene immediately.
What was that, a crocodile?
Although it may be a little bit difficult to see upon first inspection, if you take a good look at the dark area under the bridge, you can make out what appears to be some sort of creepy humanoid creature lurking in the area. It doesn't take Evan long to notice it, and when he does, he runs away as fast as he can, and honestly, who can blame him? Just keep this short and creepy video in mind next.
Yeah, there's definitely something there. I can't make it out though. He filmed that with a potato 99.
ILM and Barno Paranormal is a well-known paranormal investigation.
Y'all, we getting close to the end of this video. Come on, wait, hold on. How many likes did I ask for? Did I say 600? Or did I say 800? Because we got 600. And we almost got 1,400 people in here, big baby. Keep that like button going.
Viewers can watch their various dangerous adventures exploring some of the creepiest places imaginable, including abandoned houses, factories, and forests. In this particular video, we watch as the uploader investigates an abandoned factory that he's went to many times in the past, which always proves to be crawling with terror and unknown horrors. From the moment the uploader steps foot in the building, it's clear that the place has definitely seen better days, as rubble and debris can be seen scattered around. Despite this though, he manages to press forward and do his best to ignore the state of the place. However, at around 3 minutes into his exploration, he is startled when all of a sudden he hears this.
Okay. Well, oh. No, I won't. Hello?
Hello?
Where did that came from?
Although he's audibly confused and a bit worried about the noise he just heard, he manages to trek onward, doing his best to pretend that noise didn't happen. However, it's only a little over a minute later when he gets another scare.
It did happen.
I don't know if it was opened.
Get out. Get out.
Hello?
Oh, not me.
At this point, he's obviously getting more and more panicked by the second, but he still does a remarkable job at keeping his cool and braving the unknown horrors that the building has to offer. But then upon entering this room, he...
What up, Brandy? Shout out to you. Thank you for the $5 dono. Thank you for watching.
Did I close it? Or... Hello?
Hello?
Working his way around the area a little bit more, he is greeted with one last creepy surprise before he eventually packs his things and leaves, which was probably the wisest option. Take a look and have a listen.
I couldn't be in there by myself.
Jste tu někdo? Pokud tu jste, tak něco udělejte. This door, right? This one opens.
ILMN is well accustomed to these kinds of places, but I think it's safe to assume that this factory is the scariest place he's been to yet. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the...
It's a possibility that he wasn't working alone. Because it's hard for me to believe that people are going to a lot of these places by themselves. They might make you think they went by themselves, but really, they had an accomplice. And they used that mofo to make all the crazy noises and sounds and stuff nearby. Hey y'all want another video? If you want another video, let me know, and hit that like button for your boy. If we can get, hold on, let me see how many likes it says we got right now. 900 for another video. Can we do it? 900 for another video. I'll be right back. I gotta do something. Hit that like button while I'm gone. Hit that like button. I know y'all hitting that like button, ain't you? YouTube likes it when you hit the like button. Oh, look at that. We back already. Hold on. Oh, I thought we had 900. We got 8. We got 8. We getting close, baby. We getting close. Hey, wait, hold on. Where am I? Am I back? Am I all the way back? Or is there a lag? Or a delay? Oh, yeah, I'm back. That's right, I'm back. Hold on, I gotta find another video. Let me see here. Oh, this looks interesting. These are the scary videos everyone talking about. Okay, y'all see that? The title of this video is These Are the Scary Videos Everyone Talking About. So this must be some good stuff right here. Better be some good stuff. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. Y'all, we almost there. Woo! It's almost there. We only need about 25 likes. You know what? I can help. Let me go to the YouTube channel Artofkickz and hit the like button on this video. I'm gonna do it from the second channel since I'm logged into that channel. Hey, look, Artofkickz. Oh, he's live right now. Let me hit the like. Boom! I just hit the like button right there. Oh wait, I can do it from my other channel too. My from the actual Artofkickz channel. Let's do that right there. Look, you can't say I'm not contributing. Boom! There we go right there. We only need 7 more, baby. 7 more likes for the next video. Again, these are scary videos everyone talking about. Y'all ready? We're about to get that like. I'm ready. Shout out to everybody that's in here watching your boy live, hanging out with us for the first time. It's a bunch of y'all. I see y'all. Let's go. See, that cat don't like dolls neither. I think I know what that was.
How you doing? I'm Callan and
this is Slap Ham.
Today we're looking at some creepy videos that seem to just get weirder and weirder. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more scary content.
Just like this.
The YouTube channel Fourth Wall has been documenting an unsettling paranormal case that's taking place in Japan. A man by the name of Meguro believes that his apartment is haunted by a number of different entities.
Interesting.
He's experienced an unsettling energy within his home, as objects have been seen moving on their own and even strange shadow-like figures have been seen lingering throughout the property. The alleged haunting became so prevalent that Meguro set up a series of cameras around his apartment to help document what was happening. In this footage, captured in February 2022, we can see some bizarre activity happening in the bathroom. Watch. Objects move, the cabinet door opens, and something seems to appear inside of the shower.
Ah, yeah, something in there.
Then, in early March, something even eerier was caught on camera. Meguro is a smoker, so he uses his spare room to smoke in rather than outside on the balcony where it may bother his neighbours.
I saw that.
Take a look at what unfolds as he moves around his house.
Whoa. Ah, see, the unfortunate thing is it's so easy to fake something like that when the camera is completely still. It's so easy because it's the second the light flicks off, the whole room either goes completely dark or completely bright. So you could easily interject another clip there. And as that clip come into frame, then it can look like a creature or something is standing there. It's so easy to fake, but I want to believe it.
Watching that again, as he moves about the house, a shadowy figure seems to be following him. It can only be seen briefly as the lights turn off before the camera's night vision kicks in.
That's what I'm saying.
Here it is slowed down and brightened up. There's clearly a human form lurking in both rooms as Meguro walks around the house. However, it just disappears into thin air as the lights switch.
Which is crazy because it doesn't even make sense that it disappeared here because the light is still off and it's still the night vision camera that's activated right now. So why would the thing disappear when the video footage gets more, clear? Man. It's only in those brief moments when the camera is acting like the eyeball where it's trying to adjust itself to the change of light. That's the only time this thing pops up.
Now, things get even stranger when Meguro begins to hear noises at his front door on numerous occasions in the middle of the night. Take a look at what his security camera captured.
A man smacking on his door.
A man just walks up to the door and attempts to get in.
Could be some man drunken on the street thinking that he's home and he's at the wrong place. Or it could be him, the homeowner himself, drunk, trying to get in the house. Or he might not be drunk. Maybe he's capping right now. He got a hoodie on his head to conceal his identity. This could be cap.
He then slaps his hand on the door over and over, almost as if he's in a trance of some kind. This happens over the course of several nights, usually after 2 a.m.
They're blurring the man's identity out. I'm telling you, it could be himself.
Meguro says that he doesn't recognize the man at all and is unsure why he keeps coming to his front door in the middle of the night.
He don't recognize himself? Maybe. Dude ain't got no socks on or nothing, no shoes.
Eerily, Meguro notes that the knocking on the front door sounds almost identical to other noises he's heard previously around his home. The interval and rhythm is the same.
It could be him doing it and not knowing he's doing it. He's a sleepwalker.
Viewers were quick to suggest that the man at the front door may be possessed by the presence that seems to be lurking inside of Meguro's home. They note that it's almost like he's been called to the property and is demanding to be let in. This is definitely a freaky set of circumstances. The moving objects, the shadowy figure, and now the man at the front door. It all adds to the haunting mystery that's unfolding inside of Meguro's home. But what does it all mean? At this stage, no one knows for certain, and for now, all we can do is wait for more terrifying things to happen. Perhaps a clue will present itself that can help explain what's really going on here. TikToker Angelo Bardiano is concerned about paranormal activity in his home. Strange things have been happening around his apartment that he can't quite explain. In this video, the new father has his baby swaddled in a blanket. When he sits down and smiles at the camera, he isn't the only one who's being recorded.
That little zoom in.
It looks like a dark head pops into the field of vision from inside the bathroom.
Interesting.
Some commenters said that the dark shape is simply a distortion that's been caused by the zoom effect on the video.
That was what I was thinking, because the zoom effect is throwing it off.
You can see that the circular shape on the screen seems to warp the towel.
Maybe.
However, other commenters said it was a shadow figure, one that seems to vanish as the camera holder goes to investigate.
I don't know, it does seem like something came into frame and completely, quickly removed itself, but I don't know.
This isn't the first time this man has witnessed something strange inside of his house. In this video, he's inside with his daughter when he hears a strange knocking sound. Take a look.
Les quiero enseñar a mi princesa cómo ella platica conmigo. Mi amor, ay, perdón. ¿Qué es eso? Ven, Angelini. Ven, mi amor. Ven, párate.
He goes to investigate.
Espera, mi amor. ¿Qué? Nos acaban de tocar la puerta y la acaban de abrir, no hay nadie.
But there doesn't seem to be anything there.
Estoy temblando. Espérate. Les quiero mostrar que no hay nadie acá en él.
If we slow the footage down just after the knock at the beginning of the clip, it almost looks like there's a reflection in the glass.
No, you could definitely see somebody was there.
So what do you make of this alleged haunting? Is it all just a bit of TikTok fun, or is there something more going on here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. TikTok user Titan Mysterio has uploaded a clip that's left viewers confused and divided over what it actually shows. Take a look and see what you think.
Whoa, where did she come from?
As the person on the swing moves backwards, a woman seems to appear out of thin air.
Oh, she walked. She was just walking.
She gets hit by the person on the swing and falls over.
Got knocked out.
This is where viewers are divided. Some say the woman appeared out of nowhere. They suggest that she could be a time traveler or that we're seeing a glitch in the Matrix.
No. We look. Look where the camera is right now. The camera, the right side, the far right side of the camera is on this man. We can't see somebody that's walking from the right until they walk into frame far enough to get hit by the woman on the swing. Use your brains, people. It's simple. It's simple.
Others, however, think that the view was obstructed by the man in the blue jumper.
Precisely.
If you slow it down, you can actually see a shadow form on the ground, as though the woman holding the umbrella is walking across the lawn.
She got knocked out. And the girl on the swing is perfectly fine.
While at first this clip does appear to be something out of the ordinary, it probably is just a case of obscured perspective. The strange thing is, there are other people watching the swing go back and forth, but they don't try and warn the lady with the umbrella that she's in danger. So we'll just chalk this one up to jerk spectators and a strange perspective.
There wasn't nobody watching. They was watching the girl on the swing. They wasn't watching the girl walking by.
Kathy Gallinger from Quinte West, Ontario, Canada, claims that her home is haunted.
Y'all, we got almost 1,500 people in here, big baby. Keep hitting that like button. Let's see if we can get 1,000.
Since her family moved into the house in 2018, they've noticed strange and unexplainable things happening around the property. Like objects moving for no reason at all, and even dark human-like shapes that have been seen lurking in rooms. Up until now, it's all been hearsay, but some recent CCTV footage captured in the family's basement seems to suggest that the hauntings could indeed be real. Take a look.
Man, no. I'm with this cat. I don't like dolls. Not one bit. Not one bit. I see a mist coming from the dolls. Nope. I'm gone too, cat. I'm with you on that.
Watching that again, the family's pet cat Salem is intently watching a collection of dolls that...
And the cat named Salem? Oh, Lord.
...that are resting on a chest. Gallinger says that
if you know, you know.
That the dolls belong to her mother and date back to the 1950s.
Yeah.
Before long, a strange black mist seems to emanate from one of the dolls. It moves towards the cat, clearly frightening it. It's strange that the cat was watching the dolls in the first place. It's almost as though it sensed something was in the room. Many paranormal investigators believe that animals have a heightened sense for the paranormal, and that they can detect things that we humans simply can't see.
Big facts.
When Gallinger first posted the clip to social media, many viewers thought that the black mist had been added in digitally. However, the family themselves say they always try and debunk their own footage, and are adamant that it's not been tampered with in any way.
I believe them.
Either way, it doesn't explain the cat's strange reaction.
That cat wasn't tripping, just looking at the dolls ran off. Something happened.
Gallinger got in contact with a psychic regarding this incident. The psychic said that they believe the presence isn't evil in any way, but that it wants to be acknowledged. The psychic believes the energy is connected to a Ouija board incident that occurred in the 1980s that Gallinger may have participated in. So what do you make of this eerie incident then?
That's why you don't touch Ouija boards.
Is it proof that a spirit really is haunting this family home? Let me know your take on this in the comment section down below. In mid-2021, something strange happened on a Mexican talk show while live on air. During a segment of the show, comedian Franco Escamilla is chatting with digital creator and TikToker Yami Roots, when suddenly something truly odd happens. Take a look. Roots, who speaks animatedly, moving her hands and bobbing her head, has a lot of energy, but her reflection is almost frozen. It doesn't change as Roots shifts her position in her seat. As if that's not creepy enough, the reflection eventually turns away and dissipates, vanishing from the glass panel altogether. It looks like the reflection is a delayed version of Roots. At one point, it seems to be changing slowly as though it's glitching as it moves. But it pauses altogether in other moments.
That's crazy.
Some commenters point out that the TikTok recording is edited. They claim that the clip is different than the live video capture from that day. However, others have confirmed that the anomaly does indeed show up on the official footage as well. So is this just a marketing stunt, or are we witnessing something a little more mysterious here? Some commenters said it was a glitch in reality, noting that this could be proof that we are indeed living in a simulation of some kind. We'll show the footage again and let you make your own mind up about this strange sighting.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Before we take a look at a frightening discovery made in someone's garden, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. In June 2021, TikTok user Gus Melendez was doing some work in their garden when they discovered something truly unsettling. Take a look. Due to YouTube guidelines, we've had to blur this out, but the OP discovers what appears to be a human skull buried in his backyard. While this discovery would be scary enough for most people, it's what happens next that takes things to a whole new level. Watch. Out of nowhere, the window begins to rattle and vibrate. The two people in the video walk around the house looking for the noise. As they get closer, the chaotic rattling just gets louder. The banging seems to be coming from all around the house, yet the camera holder is unable to pinpoint its source. Soon the sounds stop, and the video abruptly ends.
That's crazy.
This is definitely an eerie piece of footage. Given the discovery in the garden, it's easy to think that something paranormal could indeed be happening here.
It could, I don't know, but here's a theory of mine. It could be the spirit of whomever was buried here was trying to get this man's attention by rattling his windows. And yeah.
As always, I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers here. I'd love to hear your take on this piece of strange footage. What would you do if this happened to you? Drop your responses in the comment section down below.
And why is the kid trying to bury him more? Interesting. Y'all, that's it though. We made it to the end of the live stream, big baby. I hope y'all had fun hanging out with your boy. I definitely enjoyed myself tonight. But y'all, we might do another live stream tomorrow. Mr. Ballin got some new stuff that I've been dying to check out. So, no promises, but we'll see. And don't forget, Friday night live stream has switched to Thursday night. So make sure y'all are here for that. But anyway, y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. See you. Wait, I forgot to shout what's the name out. I forgot to shout out Mr. Misty and Ashley. Shout out to y'all. I almost forgot about y'all. Big baby.